Braille Skateboarding paid his employees roughly $20 per hour, were basically minimum wage employees, but donated over $1 million to the Church of Scientology. He'd gone to spend so much time with that strange organization that Braille was neglected until it died completely in what is quite possibly YouTube's strangest ever downfall. The channel is owned by Aaron Cairo, a pro skateboarder from San Francisco. My name is Aaron Cairo and I run this channel, Braille Skateboarding. He started Braille Skateboarding just 12 days after YouTube launched, uploading the clips that he used to gain his sponsor. But when a simple video titled "How to Push on a Skateboard" gained more views than every other upload, Aaron Cairo saw an opportunity. He'd upload "How to OE" then "How to Nose Manual." This led to "How to Pop Shove" and most notably "How to Kickflip," each gaining massive view counts for the early days of YouTube, bro. Made tutorials on every possible trick, giving the channel purpose and an obvious direction to help everyone learn how to skateboard. The whole purpose of Braille Skateboarding to teach you guys to progress on your boards so you're having more fun on your boards. These videos carried the channel to over 1,000 subscribers. But as Aaron Cairo became more known, so did another completely unrelated video. I'm a Scientologist, Aaron Skateboarder. My name is Aaron. I'm a skateboarder and I'm also a Scientologist. During a vulnerable period in Aaron's life, Scientology offered him a free personality test. And on my personality test, my communication was very low. And then they suggested you should do a communication course. Aaron took the course and saw significant improvement, and it completely helped me. Communicate helped me a lot, and from that point forward I just had the ability to communicate. It helped me a lot getting him hooked on the Church of Scientology. So then I did more courses from there and I learned more, and he'd argue it helped him improve his skateboarding. The thing that happened before Scientology and after was I was learning tricks a lot easier. Things were just coming to me a lot easier with less effort, and that Scientology gave him his career, and now I built an entire career on communicating. Yet all of his success could have easily been explained by simple repetition, practice, and work on improvement between 2013 and 2014. He was uploading twice a day, every day, which guaranteed improvement regardless of Scientology. We now have 400,000 subscribers. Yeah, it is a pretty big deal with channel growing rapidly. Aaron hired Lance Sibba, who also happened to be a Scientologist himself. Lance became Braille's main filmer and editor as well as the channel's Guinea pig, who learning how to skate videos of Aaron teaching Lance basic tricks did surprisingly well despite their simplicity, as skaters would watch and learn something new themselves. This seemed to tell Aaron that he should hire more skaters and would therefore introduce Gabe Cruz, which suggests a slightly unconventional upload, a game of skate but on Walmart's board. Aaron thought the video would make it a joke amongst pro skaters, but it rather did the opposite as everybody loved it. They therefore do the same thing with mini boards and longboards, turning it into a series called Stupid Skate Playing. The game with crazy modified skateboards. There was a skateboard with suspension, one with 10 sets of trucks, and one you would ride on either side. It seemed the crazier the skateboard, the more views they'd gain, leading things to be taken to the extreme. We're going to make a new series and it is going to be called Skate Everything. And we get random things and we attach skateboard trucks and wheels to it and then we skate on it. They plan on putting wheels on random different things, beginning with a skinny plank of wood, then upgrading to a sharp square of metal. However, by only the third episode, Aaron was skating an iPad, which was simply too brutal for people not to click. I'm going to feel so bad to drill a hole in this iPad. I want to make this video. It's all Lon's fault. Blame Lance. When the video attracted a whole new audience and gained 3 million views in another month, Aaron knew he found the perfect series. He'd repeat the idea with a MacBook, then a keyboard, then with a flat screen TV, and ran out electronics that's got a full size bedroom door, surfboard, and a skate shoe, generating so much channel interest that gained almost 600,000 subscribers over 2 million period in 2016. You guys are the best, the absolute best, because we just hit 3 million subscribers. In fact, Braille skateboarding becomes so popular they built their own skateboard park called Braille House, which acted as their own personal filming studio. I found myself running an actual company, says Cairo, who had 3 full-time professionals running the video editing, merchandise, and finance department. He'd also hired 3 on-screen skaters: Ferry Porter, Carlos Ira, and Nigel Jones. But this wasn't only where Billy's monies went between 2015 and 2017. Aaron Cairo did 16 Scientology courses, many of which were incredibly expensive. The L10 rundown, for example, has an estimated cost of roughly $72,000, and this doesn't include the 111 and I-12, both of which Aaron's completely at the same time. Additionally, Aaron completed something called OT3, which according to Reddit, the running tally to complete OT3 would be $278,000, which ignores that he eventually went up to OT6, presumably costing even more. Yet Aaron believed that all of this was worth it. An article on his training wrote L10 was a particularly relevant experience for him. The gains of abilities are so high I could not even dream they would be available in my space. It's so big and so clean. My flows are wide open. I got rid of messes that had been in my space for trillions of years. I truly uncovered my basic goodness and rightness as a being, still having daily cognitions directly related to Elton, and his online traction has seen a noticeable uptick, which, to be fair, was certainly true. The channel was gaining so many views and all of the members were having so much fun that the massive amounts being spent on Scientology simply weren't a major concern. They'd continued to ride different exotic skateboards and allow to audience to send in their own resulting, and some of the channel's highest viewed videos, the Lego skateboard, gained 8 million views. The heavy skateboard gained 11 million, whilst the glass board with wheels gained 28 million views. But the trend of wacky skateboard was slowly getting stale. Viewers knew what to expect in every single upload, and after over 200 episodes, each variation was become less interesting. To make matters worse, at around the same time, Lance announced that he'd be leaving, which added to the channel's slow viewership decline. In Dumb Dad's video with Braille, it's shown that from 2016 to 2019's Bra's views fell by almost 60%, at which point things began to get weird. At this point, Aaron's involvement in Scientology wasn't super mainstream until an article was published titled "The Donor Keeping Scientology Afloat" in 2016, with Aaron Cairo being pictured at top of it. Explained that he had earned what's going called gold meritorious giving to people who donated more than $1 million to Scientology on a podcast. Aaron tried to play this down. Don't you need to give the church a certain amount of money each year to be part? Or no, you don't have to give them any money. No courses cost a fee. So the communication courses that I did was $100, and the books are like range from $25 to $30. But this extensive involvement was documented everywhere. It appeared in yet another Scientology promo video for which he was heavily roasted in the comments beneath. The negative audience feedback didn't change his feeling. Somebody said something bad about that, so I'm just going to stop, like no way. And to be honest again, at this point his involvement in Scientology wasn't really hurting anyone. However, this was about to change. In January 2020, Bra uploaded a video titled "I Need Help," requesting that viewers donate to save his hometown skate park. That you guys would be incredible. We're trying to raise $20,000. Anything that you can give would be so amazing. This led to videos such as Aaron Cairo gives Scientology $750,000 but begs fans for donation. Whilst people on Reddit wrote maybe just funnel the massive donation made to Scientology rather than using your viewers base of children to recreate your park. Comments read, did he have this much money when they had Carlos sleeping in the warehouse like a homeless person? Leading people to make a realization. I heard that most of the profits of Rayleigh go to donations to Scientology instead of to take the skaters that make it. What it is, the skaters were running all. The brand deals were still barely being paid. It's like you want us to be the face saying, hey, buy this product, do this thing, and then like we gain nothing from the brand deal. Like we have sponsors of our own as well. We have sponsors that conflict with this brand deal that you're going to try to make us go and do on our own, and we are getting nothing but our normal low wage and even build ramps for the channel without compensation. They asked me to build it, and I built it the day of SC and from scratch, and they didn't even drop a penny. Imagine working for someone carrying the channel for $20 and her that you hear that your boss donated $1 million to Scientology in the process. Patty and Carlos, two of Ray's most beloved members, left the team under sketchy circumstances. Nagel also announced that he'd be leaving but would still be in videos, just not as an employee. He later explained the shocking reason for this. I left because I was making more of unemployment than I was filming for time, with pay rises being few and far between. How many raises did you get in 10 years? One. But in case condition couldn't get any worse for the skaters, they somehow still did. As in 2021, Aaron come to the team with another wild announcement. He goes, in 1 week from now I'm going to business school for 5 months and I'll be back. And then we're like, whoa, like what? As a result, Gabe became responsible for running Braille completely as Aaron disappeared to focus on business school. 2 months passed, no one has talked to Aaron at all. It's not like he's on the phone going, hey guys, how it going? Oh, the videos have been good. Like, oh, you're doing really good thing. Nothing. It was just silence, like legit like silence. This disappearance lasted longer than expected. The 5 months it ended up being like, I want to say like 8 or 9 months. Then he goes away again. He's like, oh, I got to go back. I didn't finish CP days. It was not long, and then he was gone for again, like I want to say like 4 or 5 months, maybe even more. Then he come back for 1 week like and something, then he was gone again, and I want to say the total time about like 2 years. I think after 2 whole years of barely being on the channel, Aaron returned with a video titled I'm sorry, initially acknowledging his disappearance. I've been absent from the videos. I know you guys know that I'm back. We're getting back on track before again claiming to be learning about business. I did take some time for myself and I did learn as much as I could about business. However, conveniently upon his return, another video was gaining some traction. Aaron Cairo is the new leader of Scientology in San Francisco. Aaron had joined Scientology executive team at the time he supposedly spent in business school was actually him just completing more Scientology coursework. This in combination with his absence put immense pressure on everyone else at Brayley, and I'm sorry for being gone for so long. I know I was really hard on my team here, so much so that they all began to quit. He emerged he emerged as the leader of Scientology except in that time this guy started quitting Muigli, Uzu, Jade, and then when Gabe was the final straw. As mentioned, this included Gabe, who at this point was completely running everything. For the past 7 years, I've been doing all the behind the scenes stuff for the main Braille YouTube channel Comment Street. Well, there's Goiz, the guy that had been carrying this channel for years. Honestly, Gabe was running the channel. Gabe was doing like literally 99.9% of the channel, forcing Aaron to take back over, who by this point seemed to be completely clueless. Now we no longer have Gabe to plan, film, and make all those videos. The content is definitely going to be changing, and what you are going to get, I actually have no idea, but it is going to be back to the roots of this company teaching tutorials. Yes, we are going to make weird boards, weird videos. This was far from an innovative strategy, with the lack of fresh skilled content being obvious to all. You look at the videos now, you look at the thumbnails now, you look at the ideas now. Terrible right on Brass channel, much worse than when we and Gabe were doing it, and that truly shows how much work we were doing. This dropped the channel views to just a couple mil per month, forcing Aaron to destroy their state park. I was trying to negotiate with the landlords to break on the rent. This is a huge overhead. It's ton of money to have a warehouse, and we just could not come to an agreement. And then I got a letter from their lawyer that basically just said you have to be out by July 15th. And surprisingly, the audience offered no sympathy. That 715,000 you spent to go up in a spaceship to heaven could have been spent better, but in true Braille fashion. It was even worse than this. Ricky Glazer, one of the last remaining members, wasn't even told that the skater park was being destroyed. I knew BR was troubling, but man, I didn't know the park was literally getting destroyed. Right now, no one told Rick anything, and it's like, man, I really would have loved to know that. Get one last SCS, like I portal this blood sweat, and he's literally into the place. He was saddened by the sight of everything being discarded, which somehow offended Aaron to such an extent that Ricky was promptly fired. Rail Skateboarding and Aaron Cairo both blocked me. Ricky Glaza on Instagram. Rigel decided to leave himself. I will no longer be at Braille doing videos, won't be doing lessons with them anymore, obviously, because there is no location. Pissed off by Braille's blatant lack of care. No goodbye session, no nothing. 10 years of your life, I haven't even gotten like a thank you for all of years of dedicating my to the channel. Aaron responded with a video of his own claiming he tried to save the skate park. You guys must know that I did everything I could to save the Braille house. I literally took out a loan on my house, but with over 50,000 dislikes, it seems he missed the point completely. Aaron, no one is worried about the warehouse. They're worried about the crew. You ghosted VP. You screwed the crew. and that's how we cared about. He is legit more upset about what he did to the building than what he did to all of the people that made it. At what it was complete, at what is what without a skate park or skate crew, the state of Raleigh is worse than ever. Aaron's recently uploaded a video titled Thank You, just reading positive comments from 1 year prior, seeming to convince himself to keep uploading videos. I continue going because of comments like this. Absolutely love this. Brayley's viewership has fallen to roughly 5,000 per upload. Every comment section is filled with negative, which Aaron tries his hardest to find himself against.